Call of the Blue. Manipur MLAs returned to Imphal after attending crucial MHA meeting in Delhi. Minister Awangboy Nyumai says all MLAs attended meet and discussions were cordial. Minister Nyumai also emphasized need for further discussions. Manipur's economy climbing after year-and-a-half-long unrest. State resources and GST collections increased by 18%, says Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Fresh communal clash in Pekuchera under North Tripura district. Tensions flare up after places of worship found damaged. State government suspends mobile internet and transfers North District SP. Naib Singh Saini elected as leader of Haryana BJP state legislature party. Saini to be sworn in as Haryana Chief Minister tomorrow. Northeast Chief Ministers including Manik Saha, Biren Singh and nephew Rio to attend ceremony. And External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar takes a jibe at Pakistan during Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. Bilateral trade and relations won't improve if cross-border activities are characterized by extremism and separatism, says Jaishankar. Alright, straight to the big story from Manipur. MLAs from Manipur today starting arriving in Imphal after attending the crucial meeting initiated by the Union Home Ministry, which was aimed at navigating peace in the conflict-torn state. Upon landing at the airport, Minister Awangboy Nyumai highlighted the collaborative nature of the meeting and expressed gratitude to the ministry for their efforts towards restoring peace in Manipur. Well, he added all MLAs were present and the discussions were cordial. Minister Nyumai also emphasized the need for further discussions.
Discuss Manipur peace program discuss details of the meeting proposed through the official channel ngarang pithokre na khalli aduna adugi detail de have authorized or they have tare adu makha tana adugi peace initiative the law ngai de ko miam decision law athubada amu unarga akoi Manipur kamaina santi puraksara habki miam punna khana bagi makha talam chatu cordial discussion tawrame all the parties miamna kamaina Manipur da santi puraksara habki discuss tawram bani makha tabda te moi unabo na ta separately unabo na da de khangja. I'm grateful to the Home Ministry for taking this initiative. We need a frequent meeting because everyone is longing for peace. We have to hammer out what is the best for everyone. There will be more meeting of these things. Yesterday was just initial meeting. So the details of the discussion that we had yesterday, in fact, the authority have already given out to the press yesterday. So from my side, I don't have much to say. I see a lot of positive step that the Home Ministry is taking now. In order to bring peace, one have to sit together and discuss. We have to sort out the differences and collectively try to bring what is best for the people in order to bring peace. The main thing which we would like to happen as of now is both sides try to come together and have a dialogue with one another. And this Home Ministry is taking this initiative.
Minister Awangboy Nyumai, Minister Dr. Sapan Ranjan and MLA L. Dikho returned to Imphal today. Yesterday's meeting is significant as it was the first major attempt to resolve the Manipur crisis in the presence of Meitei, Kuki and Naga MLAs. Well, the meeting also saw Meitei and Kuki Zo legislators face to face for the first time in 16 months, or for that matter, for the first time since the blistering ethnic feud broke out on May 3rd last year. Well, Naga MLAs were also present in the meeting yesterday in New Delhi's Khan Market area. Apart from senior MHA officials present, the meeting was attended by Dr. Sambit Patra, BJP Lok Sabha MP and the party's coordinator for the Northeast. Well, this indicates that the meeting had the full sanction of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Sources said more meetings with MLAs are on the cards and the centre is considering proposals to hold similar meetings with CSOs representing both Meiteis and Kukis. Meanwhile, we also have reactions from Dr. Deben Bachapatmayum, a peace activist from Imphal, on yesterday's peace talks under the initiative of the Ministry of Home Affairs.
This initiative that Home Ministry has taken up recently under Mr. Amit Shah, we have seen over the last, after the announcement, that is after the first week of September when the violence flared up again, there has been no outbreak of violence till today. So this gives us a sense of confidence for us also that this initiative of the central government can go on. It is, I also appreciate that the government has taken certain concrete measures, I suppose, on the ground to control the violence, as we have not seen any outbreak so far. And we hope that these situations continue, and then like 60,000 strong troops on the ground continue to have full control on all sides to ensure that no more violence break out. This is very important for us. This fight between communities in Manipur have been going on, not only on the ground, but in the social media also, including mainstream media. And over the last 1 month, we are also seeing a reduction of very provocative statements and like messages coming out in the social media and the mainstream media. All kind of this debating in the in the mainstream media, electronic media, has also been actually contributing to the situation on the ground. So I would expect that the central government would also will attend to how social media and the mainstream media is also playing a role in advancing this conflict. And the second thing is, I also appreciate this present initiative of the Home Ministry for the reason that they have started what we call as track two processes, which means government level peace processes, by inviting these legislative members of the assembly to Delhi for initiating a dialogue.
Well, Manipur's economy is showing some green shoots. Well, after the over a year and a half long unrest in Manipur that started on May 3rd, 2023, the state's economy seems to be recovering. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said that the state's own resources and GST collections have increased by 18% between May to September 2024 compared to the same period in 2023. Taking to Twitter, Chief Minister Singh wrote, and I quote, "Our state's economy has shown signs of recovery. The state's own resources, including GST, have grown by 18% from May to September 2024 compared to the same period in 2023, unquote. Biren Singh highlighted the state's progress over the past year and a half, despite facing numerous challenges. On the issue of delays in infrastructure projects, particularly the land acquisition challenges for national highway and railway projects, Chief Minister Singh said that the land-related issues for the railways have been resolved, and in the past year, about 50% of the pending land have been made available for national highway projects. The Chief Minister outlined several major projects currently underway, including the Lamphelpat water body rejuvenation project, which has been been estimated to cost rupees 650 crore and aims to prevent floods in Imphal while providing an alternative water source. Additionally, the Imphal Sewerage Project Phase 2 is being built with a budget of rupees 1,100 crore to improve sewerage services in the city. Well, looking forward, Chief Minister Singh announced that work on the Imphal Ring Road project to be built at a cost of rupees 1,660 crore and the rigid pavement roads project with an investment of rupees 3,300 crore will begin soon. In the education sector, the government has launched the college Phagat Tansi mission with an initial budget of rupees 60 crore to enhance government colleges across the state, continuing the momentum of the school Phagat Tansi mission initiated in 2019 to improve government schools. Well, these initiatives mark significant strides towards improving infrastructure and education in Manipur, the Chief Minister said. All right, to know more on this, I am being joined live with our associate editor, Onitam Oja from the newsroom. So, Onitam, a sigh of relief. Manipur's economy is showing some green shoots now after a year and a half long unrest. The state's economy seemed to be recovering slowly. Onitam.
Absolutely, Priya, no doubt about that. In fact, a big sigh of relief as far as the GST collections are concerned. Now, what does this 18% GST collection between May and September this year as compared to the same time period, that is May to September last year, means? Now, when GST collections go up, that means trade and business is happening. People are buying, people are selling, therefore the GST collection is happening. Now, let us not forget what Manipur has been going through. Almost 16, 17, 18 months of turmoil, violence like we had never ever seen before in most parts of Northeast. Yes, violence is not a new thing as far as Manipur is concerned, but at this age and time, the scale of violence that we saw was absolutely mind-numbing. There were several economic blockades that the state saw. Both the national highways that crisscross Manipur, that connects Manipur with the rest of the nation, was shut multiple times, whether it was the national highway number 2 or the national highway number 37. Now, the national highways, any roadways, is key for the economic growth of any state or any country. Now, 2 of the national highways being shut multiple times, imagine, and in fact we here at Northeast Live have been bringing these stories. We've been showing those visuals where long queues of trucks carrying essentials were stranded for days at end. Now, what does this mean? That means the wheels of the truck is seen as the wheels of economy. So the state had come to a grinding halt because of the unrest that the state saw since May 3rd last year. Now, GST numbers going up, definitely showing signs of the Manipur economy gradually coming back on track. Growth is happening, of course, very modest, but it is happening. Definitely good news there. And also, Priya, the numbers that you said, the projects and the amount of money that the government is talking about for a state like Manipur that has just come out of a massive unrest is significant, because if we look at the total number of amount of money that is being invested in all of these development projects, totals to close to 7,000 crore rupees. That is significant amount of money that the state government is planning to push to develop infrastructure. Another thing, Priya, that you mentioned is about the land acquisition issue. It is not just in Manipur, it's across India. Most of the infrastructure projects, whether it's the road projects, the railway projects, even airport projects, tend to get stuck because of land acquisition problems. Now, good news here is that the Chief Minister has said that most of the land which is required for the railway and road projects in the state has already been acquired. The bottlenecks there has been eased out. So the land acquisition part is taken care of. Money is getting pumped in. GST numbers definitely showing an uptick. But one cause of concern that remains still, Priya, is the high retail inflation number. Retail inflation means the price at which you and I buy things, buy our essentials from the market. The retail inflation number still stands at a high of 9.7%. That is a cause of concern. It's but obvious that the retail inflation will be at a high for a state like Manipur, which has seen not just the economic blockades, not just the national highways being shut, but also, let's not forget, the internet shutdown. Internet shutdown too impacts business, trade and life of people significantly. And in today's day and age, when India is a digitized nation, we do most of our transactions online. Most of our buying selling happens online. Most of the trade and business houses opt for online transactions. At that point of time, when there is internet shutdown for almost a year, anybody can imagine the plight of businesses and business houses and traders, what they must have gone through. So overall, you know, Priya, we've seen a lot of unrest, lot of violence. The state is just coming out from some horrific incidents that we saw. Economy was held hostage, obviously so. The state had come to a grinding halt, but now these numbers really give a lot of hope as far as the overall economic health of the state of Manipur is concerned. And the state's decision to pump in lot of money for infrastructure development also means the overall economy will get a boost, because the minute there is construction happening, there will be direct and indirect employment opportunities for a lot of people, which actually translates to people getting money in their pocket. If they have money in their pocket, they will spend, and then the whole cycle will continue. And also the other aspect is that when these railway projects, the road projects, the overall development projects like the Watagati rejuvenation project, the ring road project, there is also the Loktak development project that is also the state government is looking at. So once all of these things happen, the overall feel about the state improves. Investments will gradually take place, because these are seen, the investment from the government sector is seen as some indication, a positive indication for the private sector to go to a particular state and put in their money for different kind of projects. Priya.
Right. So Anitam, thank you so much for all those details.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
বাটাকৰ নতুন গোলমাল।
স্যার, আলু পৰঠাত মাখন কেনেকৈ খানে?
নিমখীয়া বিস্কুটত বাটাৰী চমৎকাৰ। নতুন ব্ৰিটানিয়া 50-50 গোলমাল টপ বাটাৰী বাইটছ।
ৰং চেনেলৰ ভক্তিৰসৰ অনুষ্ঠান উপাসনা। আয়তীসকলৰ বাবে শুভ সংবাদ। উপাসনাৰ ভাদমহীয়া দিহানাম প্ৰতিযোগিতা আৰু দুৰ্গা গোসানী নামৰ প্ৰতিযোগিতাৰ ফলাফলসমূহ ঘোষণা কৰা হ'ব 16 অক্টোবৰ লক্ষ্মী পূজাৰ পবিত্ৰ সন্ধিয়াত। কোন হ'ব বিজয়ী দল, কোনে লাভ কৰিব শ্ৰেষ্ঠতাৰ সন্মান, বহু আকাংক্ষিত এই ফলাফলসমূহ ঘোষণা কৰা হ'ব নিউজ লাইভ প্ৰাইম টাইম, টাইম 8 পৰ্টেল আৰু ৰং চেনেলৰ প্ৰাইম টাইমত।
Almost a week after a communal clash in Kadamtala, North Tripura district that left 1 person dead and nearly 17 injured, fresh tension erupted in Pekuchera, Panisagar area of the same district. The unrest began after a temple was found damaged Tuesday morning, followed by an attack on an under-construction building within a mosque complex. If reports are to be believed, trouble began late on Monday night when miscreants damaged a place of worship at Pekuchera. Well, this act of vandalism triggered a strong reaction among locals, leading to a retaliatory attack on another place of worship, which was subsequently ransacked. Well, reports suggest that the unrest also extended to Unakoti district, where people of a particular community gathered at the Irani police station in Kailashahar to demand protection. Earlier on October 7th, a series of clashes in Kadamtala, North Tripura district left one person dead and around 17 injured after a dispute over a Durga Puja subscription demand from a local club escalated into violence. Well, in response to the rising tension, the state government suspended mobile internet services and transferred North District Superintendent of Police Bhanupada Chakraborty to the headquarters. Dhalai Superintendent of Police Avinash Rai was given additional charge of North Tripura district. Besides, as a preventive step to prevent further violence, the district administration has imposed Section 144 or 163 of the BNSS in North Tripura district, which prohibits assembly of 5 or more persons with or without weapons. Not only this, orders have also been issued prohibiting holding of any public meeting, rally, gathering or any kind of public address. And we have first reactions coming in from North Tripura. SP Bhanupada Chakraborty after the communal flare-up. Listen in.
আসলে গুজবের উপর ভিত্তি করে মন্দিরের উপর অ্যাটাক, মসজিদের উপর অ্যাটাক, ধনু সম্প্রদায়ের মানুষ একত্রিত হয়েছিলেন। ওনাদেরকে রিকোয়েস্ট করেছি আপনারা চলে যান, তো ওনারা চলে গেছেন। আমরা কাজ করছি, আরও গুজব আসছে যে অন্যান্য জায়গাতেও অ্যাটাক হচ্ছে, সেদিকে যাচ্ছি। তো সবাইকে যেটা আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করতে চাই যে আপনারা এলাকার শান্তি বজায় রাখেন। উপসম্প্রদায়ের মানুষের কাছে এটা রিকোয়েস্ট। পাশাপাশি পুলিশকে কাজ করতে দিন, আর গুজবে কেউ কান দেবেন না। আমরা দেখছি যারা যারা গুজব ছড়াচ্ছে এবং কিছু কিছু যে ঘটনা হচ্ছে সেই ঘটনাগুলিতে আমরা মামলা নিয়ে অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট যারা দোষী আছে দোষীকে আমরা ব্যবস্থা নেব।
In the wake of fresh communal violence in North Tripura, senior police officials including Director General of Police Intelligence Anurag Dhankar and Dhalai Superintendent of Police Avinash Rai, who now holds additional charge of North Tripura, visited the affected Pekuchera area under Pani Sagar on Wednesday. Later speaking to reporters, Dhankar, who is also the ADGP Law and Order, assured that adequate police and paramilitary forces have been deployed and the situation is now peaceful.
सब लोग दिल्ली मूव कर रहे हैं। सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस हमने जितना भी TSR और पुलिस को डिप्लॉय कर दिया है सब जगह, और सभी ऑफिसर्स भी पेट्रोलिंग कर रहे हैं, तो अभी पूरी तरह से पीसफुल है।
Well, the unrest began when a Shiv temple was found damaged on Tuesday morning, triggering retaliation that saw an under-construction building in a nearby mosque complex attacked. The incident sparked tension in the region. This latest violence follows another communal clash earlier this month in Kadamtala, also in North Tripura, which resulted in 1 death and 17 injuries. In response to the escalating tensions, the state government has suspended mobile internet services and replaced North Tripura Superintendent of Police Bhanupada Chakraborty with Avinash Rai. Well, the suspension announced by Home Secretary Dr. Pradeep Kumar Chakraborty under Section 52 of the Indian Telegraph Act 1885 will last for 72 hours and covers SMS, mobile data services and press messages in the district. Despite minor clashes, yesterday peace meetings were held and the DGP confirmed that the situation is now under control. But the state remains on alert with continued patrolling in sensitive areas. Nayab Singh Saini has been elected as the leader of the Haryana BJP State Legislature Party. Well, the decision was taken by the newly elected BJP MLAs during the meeting and the party's Panchkula office. Home Minister Amit Shah and Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav attended the meeting as central observers. With this, it is confirmed that Nayab Saini is now set to be Chief Minister of Haryana. Well, Saini, who replaced Manohar Lal Khattar as the Chief Minister of Haryana in March and was the BJP's Chief Ministerial face in the state's assembly polls. Well, the BJP secured a third term in the assembly polls in Haryana, results of which were declared on October 8. It won 48 seats against the Congress's 37 in the 90-member assembly in the state. The oath-taking ceremony will take place tomorrow with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be among those who will attend the oath-taking event.
कांग्रेस के 10 साल मिला तो सिर्फ 41,000 करोड़ के सामने 2,75,000 करोड़ रुपया मोदी जी ने दिया है और मोदी जी ने इस चुनाव में भरोसा दिया है कि भारत सरकार भी हरियाणा के विकास के लिए कटिबद्ध है। अतः मैं हरियाणा की जनता को भी विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं, जो ऐतिहासिक मैंडेट आपने दिया है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार आपको निराश नहीं करेगी। हर गांव का विकास होगा, हर व्यक्ति का विकास होगा, कानून और व्यवस्था की स्थिति भी चौबंद रहेगी।
मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं आदरणीय मनोहर लाल जी का, मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं आदरणीय राव इंद्रजीत सिंह जी का और आदरणीय कृष्ण पाल जी जो हमारे केंद्रीय मंत्री हैं, तमाम हमारे सांसदगण हरियाणा के उन सब का भी दिल से धन्यवाद करता हूं कि जो दिन रात कड़ी मेहनत करके और हमारी डबल इंजन की सरकार नीतियों को जन जन तक पहुंचाने का काम किया है और इतना बड़ा विश्वास जो हरियाणा की जनता ने आज तीसरी बार कंटिन्यूटी के अंदर ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के ऊपर किया है, ये विश्वास ये नरेंद्र मोदी जी की नीतियों का विश्वास है, ये नरेंद्र मोदी जी की ही गारंटी है जिसके ऊपर आज हरियाणा ने विश्वास किया है और ये प्रण हरियाणा के लोगों ने लिया है कि हम मोदी जी के उस संकल्प को 2047 तक जो विकसित राष्ट्र बनाने का संकल्प आदरणीय मोदी जी ने लिया है उसको आगे बढ़ाने का हम कार्य करेंगे।
Meanwhile, Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha and his Manipur counterpart N. Biren Singh are slated to attend the swearing-in of the new Haryana government tomorrow. Apart from them, Nagaland Chief Minister Nefiu will also be attending the swearing-in. Sources said NDA Chief Minister of all Northeast states have been invited. However, it is not yet clear as to who would be attending the event besides the ones already mentioned. With just a day left, hectic preparations are underway at Panchkula for the D-Day. Well, the ceremony of the Council of Ministers will be held at the Dashera ground at 10 a.m. A huge stage has been set up at Dashera ground to accommodate several leaders. A special pathway with paving stones is being constructed to ensure easy movement in the middle of the ground. Officials said tight security arrangements have been made at the venue as around 500 VVIPs from across the country, including chief ministers, union ministers and BJP central leadership expected to attend the event. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda and other top BJP leaders will be attending the oath-taking ceremony. Police said some leaders are expected to come by charter planes while others will land at the Panchkula helipad in Sector 5 and the Chandigarh airport. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar took a swipe at Pakistan during the Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit today, stating that if cross-border activities between two nations are characterized by extremism and separatism, it won't improve bilateral trade and relations between the two countries. The External Affairs Minister stressed that CSO's primary goal of combating terrorism, separatism and extremism is even more crucial in current times. Well, it noted that globalization and rebalancing are current day realities and SCO countries need to take this forward. Delivering India's national statement at the SCO Council of Heads of Government meeting, the minister further said that cooperation must be based on mutual respect and sovereign equality and not on unilateral agendas. He added that SCO cannot progress if global practices are cherry-picked. He, however, also congratulated Pakistan for its presidency of the SCO summit this year and said India has extended its full support for a successful presidency.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.